Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Props and Punishments. This is a fun Monday edition. We've got quite a bit of baseball. We've got basketball. We've got a lot of fun things for you. And sorry we missed you over the weekend. Day job problems just getting in the way. But in either case, we were still doing some wagers ourselves and wonder if y'all were too. Feel free to give us some of what you've been working on our free Discord. And if it's your first time joining us today, we'll kind of tell you a little about who we are. Basically, every single day, we're going to give you at least 4 player props. And if we miss even one of the ones that we say that we're confident about, then I'm going to be punished. And we've got a punishment coming up for me here that we're going to end up doing the next couple of days to get a nice video for you on that one. And but that's kind of what we do. So if you're new to this YouTube thing, then you can always just subscribe. It's an easy way to find us. And then if you kind of like the information, you can kind of share it with a friend. And your comments help with my punishments. So my punishments come from y'all. So anytime we fail on our 4 picks, then I'm going to get punished. And it's a lot of fun. And there's some rules to it, of course. You can actually find those through the link in our comment section to our Discord, and it'll show the YouTube rules for it. But I can be punished psychologically, emotionally, or physically, all for a lot of fun, and that's kind of what the whole channel is all about. Yeah, I've had some gross things happen to me and whatnot, so we got some fun ones coming up too. But either case, for the last time that we got together, we missed on one, and I have to run a mile in under 10 minutes. If I can't do that, then I have to drink a gallon of whole milk in an hour, which is impossible. Nobody can do it. So hopefully I get the mile done, okay? But we're going to jump right on in today. And since we missed the last couple of days, we're going to give you a bonus round and a little more extra possibility for punishment for me. We're going to give you 5 picks today. And we're saying all 5 are going to hit. Now, once again, don't bet the house on it. With everything, we always recommend if you're in a state where you can gamble or you're in a state where you can utilize one of these player prop apps like we do, then with everything, moderation. You know what I mean? So, okay. All right. So let's jump on into these 5 picks, and let's hope that I don't get punished. I'll share my punishment with you after we get through the picks. I know that's what everyone's kind of waiting for. Okay. We're going to start with Grayson Allen. Okay. Suns at home against Thunder. Now, he's not a starter. He's a bench player. Okay. And we love bench players coming in, getting some of these lines because there are a lot of players, or a lot of channels are only to talk about the main guys and whatnot, but there's a lot of value here in some bench players. Here's the thing with Grayson Allen. We're taking him over 5.5 points. I saw the line as low as 4.5 and as high as like 11.5. We figure 8's probably a happy medium for him, but we're going over 5.5, and here's why. He's only missed that line 1 time all season long, okay? He's 20 of the last 20. He's only missed it one time. And he's a 3-point shooter. So basically, as long as he doesn't screw us like LaMelo Ball did a couple weeks ago and shoot 16 3-pointers and only hit 2 of them, then we feel pretty comfortable. In fact, 2 of them hits the line. So 5.5, Grayson Allen with the Suns. All right, let's move on to we're going to come back to the Suns here in a second, but we're going to move for a second to the Minnesota game. And we've got, there we go, Julius Randle. Okay, Edwards is out. Super important for this one. So we're taking him over 17.5 points. Someone's got to shoot this ball, right? One way or the other, the ball has to be shot. Let's see here. In his last, he's 83% of hitting this line anytime Edwards is out. So 83% chance based on history. Obviously, we cannot predict the future. And let's see here. I had another quick note here. Basically from a standpoint of defense, this is a good matchup for him. So we're filling his matchup for his role, what he does, 17.5 points, we'll take the over. All right, let's go back to the Suns game. All right, we got Jalen Green, 15.5 points. All right, let's see here, some of the notes. All right, 13 out of the last 15. He's hit this line, 15 points. Also, when they've gone head-to-head against the Thunder, the 3 times a season, he hit it all 3 times. His lowest one was 17, so a little close there, but the other ones were 21 and 26. It's basically, whenever we have these head-to-head matchups, we really, really like when they've had a long history of head-to-heads or, 3 to 5 games depending on the season, right? But if they hit it every single time, then that means the field of play, style of play that they're playing against, they feel comfortable with based on the line we're doing, right? If the line was 40, it'd be different, right? But either case, 15 points. Now, we're going to switch to baseball. Here we go. And in baseball, we're going to go 1 HRR. That's hits, runs, and RBIs. And here we go. We're going to go Xavier Edwards with Miami to get 1 HRR. He's hit it 9 out of the last 10 times, 15 out of the last 20. He should bat early in the lineup, so hopefully has an opportunity to get that fifth at bat and whatnot. It's really kind of a critical item when it comes down to the 1 HRRs, because not only do we need him to get on base, if possible, if he doesn't get a hit, he gets a walk. Now he has a chance to get the run, right? And let's just say it's later in the game, he's getting that last. He's early in the lineup, gets that fifth at bat, pops one for a fly for an RBI to win the game. Happens all the time. So we're looking for Xavier Edwards on that one. Next, our man Freddie Freeman, 1 HRR, which is at any point in time he could give like 9 HRR. Like, he's a terrific batter. He's hit that 16 out of the last 20 times, so 80% of it one way or the other. The pitcher he's playing against, it's in the same game, the Miami game, not great. So ERA is like at 6 or something along those lines. Probably see a high-flying game. I think he's playing at the Dodgers. It's a batter's field one way or the other. 1 HRR feels really, really comfortable with that one. And I had one other quick note for him. That was just our confidence notes. We were like, this one's going to hit type of thing. So, okay. Well, those are the 5. I'm going to run down them again for you real quick. And I'll slow it down a tad as I drop their names for you. And once again, you can always come back to this video here or on our free Discord channel. It's a wonderful community where you can make comments and thoughts and questions and whatnot. Several folks on there know a lot about different sports too. So if you have any questions, you're going to find a great community for kind of what we're trying to do here. In any case, let's run down the 5 for you again. Grayson Allen, over 5.5 points. We've got Randall, over 17.5 points. We've got Green, over 15 points. We've got Xavier Edwards, at least 1 HRR. Freddie Freeman, at least 1 HRR. So that's 5 of them to give you better odds, or you can split them up however you're feeling. One way or the other. That way it's kind of what makes sense for you. And once again, whatever state you're in, however you want to do it, just don't bet the house on it. You know what I mean? All right, let's get on to some bonus picks. So for some fun bonus opportunities for you in the future, this will be our VIP for Discord and whatnot. It'll be a paid subscription style thing. But until then, just give them out for free. So a lot of fun. And but the one I'm going to give you today, it's kind of a stretch. In fact, it is a stretch. I think it's 20 in, 85 back out. But it's kind of a fun, interesting wager, because I'm basically saying 2 guys are going to get walked, and walks are kind of interesting because and the 2 guys here, I'll just say them. So we've got Judge, who's been walked a lot recently because it makes perfect sense. Who actually wants to pitch to the guy, right? But he's a goblin on Prize Picks for that. So it's like they expect him to get walked. But batters don't get walked that often in games. They really don't. So it's kind of weird for them to be streaky like that. But in either case, feeling really good. He did get walked last game. Figured he will in this one. And another one's going to be fun. It was a goblin. No, it was a demon on Prize Picks. Josh Young getting walked. Now, here's the deal. Doesn't get walked very often. Okay, he just doesn't. But he's been on a tear recently. So both these guys are playing in the same game, Rangers at Yankees, or no, I think it's Yankees at Rangers. But either way, that way, if you happen to be watching the game or whatnot, you can kind of follow both players at the same time. Bonus picks, taking them both to get a walk. It's basically like 4 to 1 odds, 3.5 to 1 odds or so on that one. So kind of fun. All right, and the next one for you. If you've been watching, then you know that we've been doing what we call a reverse ladder, where we chase our wagers, which is an absolutely terrible idea. We are not recommending it. You should not do it. But if you'd like to watch along our misery as we lose money over and over again, then here's your moment for it. So we're going to do $12 now because we started at $5. We added $1 every single time we did it until it finally hits, which it never will, and we'll just file bankruptcy. And that's how it's going to end up happening. And that's what would happen if you chased your wagers, right? So we're going to help you not do that. We're going to do it for you for fun. And so that way you have a chance to kind of watch along and hope for us, but not lose any money yourself. If you're crazy enough to do this yourself, once again, we recommend not. But either case, here we go. $12. This one will be kind of fun. So these guys don't hit a lot of home runs. They have the capacity to. So we got really, really good odds on it. All right, we got Brandon Lowe with Pirates to get a home run today. We've got Byron Buxton, Minnesota, to get a home run today. And we've got Jackson Merrill, San Diego, to get a home run today. All of them have home runs this season. That's been a little while for all of them. They have favorable pitching matchups for it. But it's fun. It's supposed to be a stretch wager. We know it's not going to happen anyways. How many times we put Ohtani in there still hasn't happened, right? I mean, we put Judge, Ohtani, and then one other powerhouse, and that doesn't happen. All three of them miss, right? So might as well take the money if we happen to get lucky. It's 12 in 960 back out. So root for us. That'll be on our Discord, and of course, you can also come back and watch the video too. So that's what we've got for you today here at Props and Punishments. Hopefully, my punishment, I forgot to mention it earlier. If one of our 5 misses, then after I have to run that mile under 10 minutes, hopefully I do it, even if I don't do it, I have to have an ice bucket dumped on me, which might put me in a shock or hopefully not a stroke. I weigh 245 pounds. I am not in incredible shape. So if I don't die from the mile, maybe the ice bath will kill me. We're going to have to find out. It should be fun to watch, and I can't wait myself, of course. But either case, that's what we are. We're Props and Punishments. We want accountability for the wagers or the props that we're giving to you. However, you want to mix and match them, utilizing what you need, or you just need an extra player, or you want to just go all in with everything, whatever. Don't bet the house, though. But in any case, just another quick rundown. If you found any of this helpful, please subscribe. If you find a friend that you think would find this helpful, or in some of the punishments kind of funny, please share it with them. If you did like it, cool. I'll tell you like it. It doesn't really hurt ever. But once again, give me some comments. And the comments can not only just be the punishments that we might come up with, or what we need help coming up with, right? But also that could be maybe you want us to talk about hockey tomorrow or something. Just give us a comment. Give me some ideas or just any thoughts or anything that we can add to the channel. We'll be happy to do it because this was supposed to be fun and educational for everybody. So particularly if you're new, don't be afraid. Fire it up. No bad comments. So either case, just want to say thanks, everybody. Cheers.